Hey guys, Andy here, and welcome today of a brand new video on my channel. So today I'm gonna give you top 5 features that you probably didn't know in Photoshop. So let's get on with it. Alright guys, so coming in number 1 is you can adjust the brush size of the brush tool. So probably a lot of you guys already knew about this, but maybe some of you guys, the newer ones, didn't know about it. So how are you gonna do this is first you're gonna get a new layer. Let's click on the new layer. And then let's go to the brush tool. There you go. So how are you gonna do this is go to your bracket keys, the left and right bracket keys. And when you hold down the left bracket key, it'll get more smaller. As you can see, it gets more smaller. The brush tool got more smaller. So the right bracket key gets more bigger, as obviously. So just hold it down and boom, it got more bigger. So that's gonna be the first Photoshop feature that you probably didn't know. Alright guys, so coming in number 2 is Camera Raw filter. So it's basically you're gonna get more color correction than the adjustment tab here, because in the adjustment tab you can just get brightness, you can just get curves, exposure, vibrance, hue, gradient amp, that and many more, but that's the only thing you can get in the adjustment layer. But if you go to filter and camera raw filter, you can get bunch of more color correction. Also, you can just hold down shift plus control plus A, and also you need to have a picture ready for you to edit it. So just do that first and go to camera raw filter once you're done, and let's just wait for it to load. Alright, so it loaded, and now, well, my picture looks terrible, but you get the point. So you get more color correction advanced here. So you can adjust the temperature if you want it more to be more vibrant, or you want it to be more cooler. That looks cool. Absolutely, that looks cool. Look at that. It's blue. And you can adjust the tint, you can adjust the exposure, the contrast, and many more here. You can adjust a lot of things here, but also you can adjust the clarity, which, well, it looks good if you're doing photograph type of stuff, the clarity. But yeah, so that's basically it. You have curves here, you have sharpening, you have grayscale, you have split toning, you have lens correction, and many more effects, camera, and many more. So that's gonna be it for number 2. Alright, so coming in number 3 is clipping mask. So clipping mask is basically where you combine a grunge or a texture to a text, or maybe a picture or something else. So I'm gonna show it to you right now. So first of all, let's make a new layer. Alright, new layer, and let's make a new text. So let's just name this name. Alright, and then let's make it more bigger. And if you didn't know how to do this, just hold down shift and alt and you can do this. Alright, you can resize it more bigger. Alright, so do that first, and now find a texture that you want to use. So I'm gonna use the saturation pack. Well, I already have a texture ready here for some reason. Yeah, so I'm gonna use saturation pack, which was made by Neon Rain GFX, sponsorship to him. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to textures, and we already have one, so this one, and let's use this one, and drag the textures here. Drag the textures to your document. So before you do anything else, you need to change your layer style to something else, not just with a color overlay with just black or white. You need something like gradient, like that. You need something like that, and probably add a drop shadow or something. I don't know, you get the point. So I'm just gonna add a drop shadow on it, and that's it. So now let's turn on back the texture. So how you're gonna do this is, well, there's a fast way and there's not a fast way. So the fast way is just going, well, first of all, before you do anything else again, you need to rasterize the layer again, the text layer. You need to rasterize the text layer. All right, rasterize type. Also, you need to rasterize the layer style also. All right, so if you have rasterized everything, including the layer style, you're ready. So the texture also, you need to rasterize it. And yes, so now what you're gonna do is you hold down Alt and boom, you have combined a texture to a text. So this is what happens when you do it. So the texture just places it inside the text, not outside the text, but just inside. So it kind of looks cool, right? It kind of looks cool. So you can just change it to overlay and you can do that. So the text has more detail on it. So this is really useful if you're making banners or headers or anything else. It really looks cool. And you can change the opacity. I'm gonna change it to 80 and see, it looks awesome. Also, you can just use this other tactic. You can just do the texture and right click on the texture and create clip mask. You can also do that, by the way. So that's gonna be number 3 on the top 5 features that you didn't know. Alright guys, so coming in number 4 is curves. Alright, so curves, well, already a lot of you guys already know about this, but what I'm gonna do right now is, first of all, go to curves, go to adjustments. If you can't see adjustments, you can go to window and find adjustments there. There's adjustments, click on that, or also you can just find it here, click it here beside the search icon. Click it there and go to photography. I'm not gonna go there right now because I already edited my Photoshop here. So go to adjustments if you already have it and go to curves. So right now in curves, what I'm saying to you is, well, a lot of you guys just only do the RGB, like you can just only adjust the darkness of it and you can do more contrast, but also you can also adjust the red. If you guys didn't know, you can adjust the red. See, it gives more other looks to it. You can adjust the green. See, it makes it more vibrant. See, and also the blue, which is probably can give more style to it. So yeah, so it gives more cooler style to it. But it depends on how is your picture made, on how you made the picture itself. So yeah, that's basically curves. If you didn't really use red, green, and blue, red, green, and blue is sometimes useful, but sometimes it's not really useful. It's not really useful when you're making a banner or a header white, like no colors in it, just plain white, or well, white and black and gray. It doesn't film blue, red, green. Just use RGB if you're gonna do that. But yeah, that's basically it. So if you didn't know about it, that's it. So that's gonna be number 4, top 5 Photoshop features. Alright guys, so lastly in number 5, you can adjust the text into making it more cooler, like not just plain old this. You can make it more awesome. So how are you going to do that? Is basically, first of all, rasterizing your layer style or your text, and you can do that by right clicking on the text and rasterize type. So if you do that first, do that first, and then go to edit and go to transform, and you have this. So you have a lot of options to use here. So you can use warp. It basically gives you this kind of style. You can make it more bigger. You can do that. And also you can have customs here, and you can just use this one. You have arc, you have arc lower, arc upper, arch, bulge, shell lower, and many more like that. I basically just use here is the wave because it looks cool. Like it looks cool, but mostly what I use here is go to edit again, transform, and I use mostly perspective. And what perspective do is this. It makes it look more cooler like that. It looks more cool. Like, yeah, look at that. It kind of made it more slanting a bit, but not really. But it looks really cool. Sometimes when you're making a header or banner or a picture, yeah, do this perspective and it'll make it more cooler on what you're making than the simple old plain text like this. Like that's just plain, but if you make it like this, well, absolutely, it's really cool. So that's gonna be it for lastly number 5 on my top 5 Photoshop features. So guys, thank you for watching my video. It's been a while since I made this kind of style of my videos because mostly I was just making speed arts and the free templates like this one, Stardew Valley template. If you didn't know, check. I'll give a annotation somewhere that it will lead you to my template, to a free template that you can download. But yeah, guys, it's been a while since I made this kind of stuff videos. It's been a year, so yeah. So again, guys, thank you for watching my video. Hopefully there's gonna be more of this type of sort of videos because I'm really trying to make something new. I'm trying to do more newer stuff on my channel, make tutorials, make tips and tricks, and probably other stuff in the future. So yeah, so again, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will probably be a speed art. So you guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.